Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me yet again. I am Justin Leeper, and this is
Tomoko.
And we are Team Leeper, here to introduce Part 2 of the tag team storyline here in Road to WrestleMania for SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. I, of course, am the writer, designer, director of SmackDown 2009's Road to WrestleMania, as well as 2010 and 2011. And this is my lovely wife, Tomoko, who is here to be pretty and cute and funny and, yes, adorable and awesome. And we thank you for joining us. We get to see a little bit more of Edge, who is the reigning World Heavyweight Champion in this story. See him try and break Batista and Rey apart. But it ain't going to happen because their relationship is as solid as ours is, I believe. So we'll go to that video right now. Thanks. All right, folks, thanks for joining us again. I'm going to go back to being Batista. Yes, I'm sure. Happy to be back to Road to WrestleMania. We had the WWE conference call recently, and they talked about how 2K20 underperformed financially. I think we all knew that was coming. That's all I'm going to say about that for now, as I take a sip of water. I apologize if that sound is annoying. As we hit up Nashville after the Royal Rumble.
I'm Michael Cole, joined by Jonathan Coachman. The dust from the Royal Rumble is finally settling, and its effects on SmackDown are huge.
Mysterio and Batista have looked unbeatable thus far, but can they put individual aspirations aside and work as a team?
Well, they're back to watching each other's back tonight in a rematch against John Morrison and The Miz for the WWE Tag Team title.
Alright, so we're giving them a rematch. I guess it's in their rematch clause in their contract, of course. So it's the least we can do to give them another shot. John Morrison and his 14-year-old friend, Mizzy.
Just 5 days ago, these men competed in the Royal Rumble, and now Mysterio and Batista must defend their titles against the former champs.
Yeah, that's probably not going to get it, AI Mysterio, but thanks. Oh, let's see if I can put a stop to that. I guess I can't. And I can't grapple Miz either. So I'll just hit him with some stairs. Oh, but I guess that leads to a disqualification. Okay, well now you'll get to see all these nice rematch screens that I came up with. We need to make things right. Yes, we do. Okay, quick rematch. And I'm joined on color commentary right now by Tomoko.
Hello.
She cannot hear because I'm in headphones, but I'm in a tag match. I'm the guy in the corner there, pounded on the top. Tomoko and I went to the gym today, and I posted a little video of us walking to the gym, right?
Yeah.
What did you do at the gym today?
Just walked on a treadmill as reading a novel.
For an hour, right? No. And I did shoulder day today, because I want shoulders like Batista. He's the guy with the belly button tattoo.
I want to show my belly button and belly button ring.
Yeah, you can show them all you want. The camera's not on.
Yeah.
All right, I'm trying to get the hot tag. Actually, Eric E ended up asking me to do some hot tags, so I'm trying to do it here per his recommendation. Shout out to Eric, who gives me lots of comments, and most of them are pretty good, but he's also one of the most random guys I've ever met online. All right, Ray, let's get a hot tag here. R1 and... Okay, I didn't do a hot tag, though. All right. That's unfortunate. But we do have the finishing move up, which I've turned into a signature move. Oof. That's quite a good bump there.
He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent.
All right, Ray, not doing a whole lot, so I'll go down and get Morrison. You know, Rey Mysterio is just so small that you can tell there's little issues with the collision of him kind of trying to grab Morrison by the head there. It didn't quite work. Now, Morrison just got back to WWE.
This is it. Here he goes.
He was Impact World Champion. He won that title from our good friend Austin Aries.
Hitsuji no Dan.
Yes, Hitsuji no Dan. My wife calls him Hitsuji no Dan because of his tattoo. His Aries tattoo.
That's Hitsuji,
Yes.
not Aries. Just sheep.
Big leg drop. Leg drops are fun to do because you just really jump high and land on your ass.
Look at this.
All right.
This could be it.
Batista bomb time. I used to take these every night in when I was doing my play.
My God, I think he might have knocked his opponent out cold with that one.
But Miz there to break it up. He's just delaying the inevitable.
Who's gonna come out on top?
It's weird to see that move done to nothing. Usually you're going into the ropes or into the corner. All right, let's get a tag in here. See what our double team move is. Of course, it's the drop. Get out of the way, Nick Patrick.
And there's the double team. What a thud as these two collide.
All right, Ray,
And that's a stiff
go for him.
kick.
I'm taking Miz out here. The skater boy. Does he look like a little skater boy? Oh, you can't see him anymore.
The challengers are hungry. They want the revenge. They want their titles back.
1, 2. Well. Oh, here we go.
Drop the dime. 619.
Is he going for the pin? There we go.
There's the cover.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
Big boot.
All right.
That's the match.
Stabbed.
So much for your rematch there, Miz and Morrison. What do you think of that guy's mustache?
Mustache. Boop, 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 boop.
Any doubt about these two being able
All right,
to work together?
we've regained the championship.
Display. Don't you think, Coach?
You don't know what you're talking about, Cole. With every victory, these two may be more destined for a collision course with one another.
Coachman kind of seeming like a hater, wanting us to sow the seeds of dissension. But look at that, we're champions, we're buds. Everything's going great.
Batista.
Yeah, Batista.
Batista.
That's the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy. He's like kind of bluish grayish. Drax. He was in the Avengers movies also.
Yeah.
There were so many people in the Avengers movies, I know that it was hard to keep everybody straight. He's also in Blade Runner, the new one, which you haven't seen either Blade Runner movie.
Blade Runner.
The first one was with
Harry
Harrison
Potter?
Ford. Why would you say, what does Harry Potter have to do with Blade Runner? Okay. And the big pyro. Everybody's happy to see pyro here in New Orleans. They also like showing their boobs in New Orleans to get beads.
Jonathan Coachman adding his own brand of commentary.
I'll tell you what, Cole.
So we got a little mini SmackDown versus Raw here with a tag match, 6-man tag.
The best of SmackDown in a 6-man tag team match. We'll find out soon enough who's representing SmackDown.
I'm sorry that you can't hear what's going on, but if I unplug this, then the microphone would pick up all the audio. Now we got a promo from Edge, who's actually made his comeback very, very recently.
As World Heavyweight Champion, I have nothing to prove to any of you. I am the pinnacle of WWE, and everyone knows it.
We do know it.
Sitting atop the mountain,
Nice
I've
ass.
seen two other superstars doing pretty well.
He's the
for
rated
themselves.
R superstar.
Batista and Rey Mysterio. You've captured tag team gold. Then there was the Royal Rumble match victory. To you both, I say, nice going.
Another golf clap. Love directing the golf clap.
I know I'm taking one of you out at WrestleMania, but I think the other deserves a shot too, at No Way Out. All I ask is for a little consideration from the two of you.
That's Edge being very generous for some reason.
Forgive me for being a little hesitant there, Edge. But you haven't exactly earned our trust. What is it you want?
Not much. We'll start with you both joining me in tonight's SmackDown vs. Raw 6-man tag match. After that, let's just say you owe me.
Well, Batista can
Nice
throw
ass.
so your little analogy won't fly here. Besides, this is
Batista can throw him pretty far. I like that line because that's a pretty common phrase. I don't trust him any further than I can throw him, but Batista can throw him far.
I want you to know this is a big interpromotional match. Raw wants revenge after
I did a job interview with her. Do you know what she said to me after she flew me into New York and had me in her office? She said,
Stephanie
she said-
knows the course. Stephanie.
she said, "You're not as good as you think you are."
Stephanie knows course.
The best of
What's
Raw,
that from?
taking on the best of
From
SmackDown in a
Friends.
huge
Of course.
My kid.
My wife loves Friends, so she will reference Friends a lot as if everybody knows what she's referencing. So this is a big six-man tag. We've got Triple H, Cena, and HBK against Batista, Mysterio, and Edge. I mean, that would be a main event in any arena in the country, in the world even. But it's gonna be hard to get two other guys down for so long. And what's Edge doing walking around? Okay, I'm trying to get the hot tag back up. Yep, let's get it in. Got a little animation there. Didn't work out last time for some reason. And I know that people are going to shout me out in the comments on how to do it properly. Ouch, 2 chops for Mysterio. 3 chops for... Okay, 3's enough, John. Okay, his chest is on fire, John. 4, that's fine. Alright, 5. Come on, man. Alright. Oh, hit him in the leg, though.
How much more abuse can a human being
That
take?
was my aim.
If this match doesn't end soon, I think we might have a serious injury on our hands.
I do like... Oh, I'm not going to get disqualified again. He's just trying to get up onto the apron. Alright, Cena's got his finisher up. There's the weird Cena fisherman suplex.
A textbook suplex.
So, yeah, with this match, I tried to give a little bit of the namesake of this game of SmackDown versus Raw with this 6-man tag. And again, this was the last of the 6 stories that I wrote for this game because it was not originally going to be in here. And as such, you know, our budget was a little bit shorter. We didn't get to have as much cutscenes or maybe as many interesting elements, but I still tried to make it fun, playing off the co-op aspect of you could be Batista, you could be Mysterio, you could be both if you had 2 people. And, well, it's not necessarily drop in and out, which wasn't really a thing back in 2008, I don't think. Every time you save, you can go back in and say, yeah, I want to be Batista or Mysterio, or we want to do 2-player. It's a very high-angle backbreaker by Batista.
Just moments ago, Edge tempted Rey and Batista into this match, offering to face
Alright,
one and no way out.
let's get some stuff going here, guys. Sorry, Edge, but we're not taking you in yet. It's time for the drop. The drop toe hold into the elbow drop. And let's beat up those guys a little bit. And they're in their DX gear right now. I just noticed that. I wonder if that's because I unlocked it or just because that's what they're supposed to do. That face plant didn't work quite as well that time, and Edge got tagged in because I was a little bit busy gallivanting. Yeah, there's DX signs in the audience too, so it must have been intentional for these guys to be all DX'd up. Oof. And there was a little pimp slap by Edge. What's that? Triple H. Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Triple hentai.
He might be, I don't know. He's actually married to Stephanie McMahon.
Stephanie knows the course.
Yeah. Great addition. Alright, we're gonna... Now I'm not looking for the pin here, I'm just looking to give a Batista bomb. I like how he looked at HBK. I'm gonna tap into not even go for the pin. But we're gonna have to wear down all these guys really to oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to try and to tag. And again, Edge is down on the ground. That's That's something. Now I know. I remember this a little bit while I was doing that, but I'm gonna just kayfabe it for now.
What a devastating neck breaker. It's been a hellacious
And Triple H's head is in red. He's got a red head. Don't clap. Those are the bad guys. We want these guys to win. The SmackDown guys. Those are the Raw guys. The Nama guys. Nama means Raw in Japanese. Oh, that's a good double team move. Gorilla press into the knee drop? Or the... Yeah, that was cool. Now, Mysterio, the guy in the mask, is really short. He's like this tall.
But it's most certainly effective.
But he's pretty mookie and very athletic. Do you know what it's called? The Mexican Latino wrestlers who wear masks like that? Lucha Libre.
What incredible impact.
Mask Man.
The tag's been made, and his partner's
Tomoko speaks a little bit of Spanish. So maybe she knows that...
SmackDown's best have taken the fight to Raw.
Camarero, un café con leche, por favor.
Oh yeah, she knows how to order coffee with milk. Although you don't even like coffee with milk, do you?
Nope.
We had Starbucks yesterday because it was very cold and we were walking around. And I had a yuzu tea. A hot yuzu tea. What's Edge doing? He's the legal man. He's just walking outside. So... I wanted the AI for Edge to be kind of a punk, kind of a jerk, not very helpful. But it's not quite what I expected. Like, I kind of expected Edge to, you know, if you're going for the tag, him to kind of drop to the apron. But he doesn't quite do that. Look at Cena really blocking me up there. But maybe I can get a pin here. Let's see. Nobody's in the ring. Nope. Well, he kicks out at one. Super Cena. Okay. Of course, these two had some classic power matches. And then, of course, everybody remembers that Royal Rumble where they unintentionally went out at the same exact time. And then Vince McMahon came out to try and figure something out, tell him to restart the match, and ended up blowing both of his quads. Oh, I thought HBK was just going to stand there and be interrupted by the ref. I could tell this is not going to be an easy match to win, even though we've been punishing Cena for quite some time.
What courage! There's the high-risk move.
So I think of these 6 guys, the only one that I never met was Batista. When I was a journalist, I interviewed Cena a few times. I interviewed Edge a couple times. I think I rubbed Edge the wrong way. I think I asked some questions that weren't that to his liking. Maybe kind of smarky, and he didn't know that I was a wrestler, or I wasn't a wrestler enough to really earn his respect, which I understand. I mean, he was doing it, 300 days a week, 300 days a year. Oh no, I never met HBK either. But HBK, after he kind of retired due to his back, he started teaching wrestling, and he taught Bryan Danielson, Daniel Bryan, and I think he taught Kendrick as well. And I think that Kendrick and him have a thing going in the HBK storyline in 2010. I think that we touched on his tag, or his background with HBK. Now look at Edge, just kind of leaving, coming back in the ring.
What a kick that was.
And I guess I got to go in and wreck shop, make sure Cena can't do that hot tag, because that fire be burning.
Oh man, a slap like that doesn't tickle. Believe you me.
Are you trying to get an elevator? Tomoko's hitting a button rapidly. Luckily the controller's not plugged in.
Good, solid wrestling maneuver.
Oh, big spear there. I don't even think that was his finisher spear. Okay, yeah, hit a finisher. Let's get this going. All right, he's doing. Was that called the execution? That funky. Yeah. Cena's bleeding.
I think he's bleeding from that last shot.
Okay, he's pulling him to the middle. All right, HBK's down. Ray, you got to stop him. Ray, you got to stop him. Come on, Ray. Ray. Oh.
Ray.
DDT did the trick.
We have a friend named Ray. You want to give a shout out to him?
Raymond! Hello!
Yeah, Tomoko and him are really good friends on Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
He also came to our wedding ceremony.
He's the best friend of mine.
No telling what impact that might have had on the neck and spine. A vicious stomp.
All right, this match is kind of lasting forever. Sorry, but and look at HBK is just in the corner clapping.
Oh man, what a crushing blow.
Well, Batista's dropping bows and going for pins, even though neither of us are the legal man. All right, now let's get him out of the ring. All right, let's sure Edge take the win. That's fine. That's fine. I'll run defense. Pin him now. I don't know why you're not pinning him. Yep, pin him now. Okay, I'll take out Sean. All right, where's Trips? Trips is right there. Get out. No, get out. Oh, I got stuck in a weird animation for that punch. Brr.
A thunderous DDT.
I don't know if HBK's even been the legal man yet. The Heartbreak Kid is his name.
This is gonna be big, one way or the other.
Even though he's like 55.
And can you believe that impact?
Edge really wrecking shop on Cena, though. He's really showing him what's up. Okay, he's going for another finisher. Maybe this will work this time. Yeah, watch out for Triple H over there. I'm trying to get out. Okay, there we go. Are you pinning him? What's going on? One. Get it. One. Go. Where are you going? Rey is kind of doing more heelish, non-teamy tactics than Edge is at this point. I'll do yet another high angle backbreaker. Which another move that looks cool in the game, but I've never seen seen them do in real life. Never done in real life. And Cena is just in pain.
He's going for the submission.
Do a little submission hold to HBK on the outside here. And this match has to be going to like 20-minute time limit at this point. My goodness. HBK firing up on the outside. There's yet another finisher. Okay, that's got to be it, right? That's got to be it, right? What are you doing, Rey? No, what's Triple H doing? Triple H on top rope. Get in the ring, me. Okay, stop him.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Yep, there we go. All right. Nope. Why is Cena back up?
Look at the elevation. What an incredible drop kick. And there's the elbow.
It looked like he almost slapped his leg on that. We should not have an animation of somebody slapping the leg.
And there's the DDT. And that's a stiff kick.
Now Tomoko's slapping my leg.
Nice quick counter there.
All right, I think Rey is the legal man now. Okay, maybe that'll help. And he's got a finisher, so and he lost the finisher. Reversed by Cena. All right. I think I just need to be the legal man here and get this pin, because now Cena's in control.
A vicious stomp.
Cena can speak Mandarin.
Oh, the lariat knocks their opponents down.
Pretty well, too. Okay, tag me in. No, what are you doing? Oh, now we're getting a hot tag. Hot tag. Hot tag. What do I do? No, the X. I hit square. Oh, so I just wasted my time on that hot tag, and it went away. All right, well, what are we going to do? And then Cena DDTs me. Great. I came all this way to try and get the win. Look, he's going to get the... Nope, not yet. All right.
No telling what impact that might have had on the neck and spine.
Boom, get these guys out of the way. Is he pinnable now?
There's the cover.
1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, thank you.
There's the match right
that was the longest match ever. And everybody has turned off the video by now, I'm sure. They're like, what else is on?
Choco's still here.
Yeah. I don't know why Tomoko's hanging around this long, but I'm happy to have her. And look how happy Edge is and how indifferent Batista is. Uh-oh. He's setting it up. Ooh. And he's really right there. Edge just speared the guy who's going to be his opponent at No Way Out. So that kind of makes sense. And it seems like Edge was trying to keep himself fresh. Maybe that's what he was doing by kind of leaving the ring every so often. Although he ended up taking the majority of that match.
Jeffrey starts a private jet.
Yep, with WWE branded water in there.
Oh.
Looks good, huh?
And Red Bull is this.
Red Bull Dame. Nomanai de kudasai, korekara.
I will.
Do we have any in the house?
Nope.
Good. This girl.
But I will.
This girl drinks 3 cups of coffee a day now because she's teaching English online and has to really be genki, has to be very lively for her students to give them her best. And she went from us not having a coffee maker, because I've literally never drank coffee in my life, but Tomoko got a coffee maker, and that's pretty much for the first half of her day all she drinks or consumes is coffee, sometimes with a little bit of coconut oil, sometimes with...
1 tablespoon of coconut oil.
She has a coconut oil warmer that keeps it from getting congealed.
Congealed.
Yeah.
Congealed.
Okay, what's our note here? The note is, alright, we got to spear Edge twice. We can do that with pleasure. Hopefully. I mean, his AI is pretty savvy, messing around last match, so he might mess around again. And I guess we're teaming against Edge and who else? We'll see. Big Daddy V. I just watched a series of GIFs. Was it GIFs? Yeah, there's a guy on Twitter called Pork Sweats, and he posts a lot of GIFs of wrestling, kind of really obscure stuff, and he posted a GIF series of Big Daddy V against some Japanese sumo guy in Japan.
And there's the double team.
No, he was not a sumo guy that I've heard of. Takanohana is one of the most well-known sumo ever. I don't think he ever did pro wrestling.
Nope.
Akebono did a lot of mixed martial arts and really didn't do very well. Because the sumo guy isn't going to win a lot. There we go, nice top rope spear. Just folded him in half. And his boobs are already folded in half. Alright, maybe we'll get a hot tag going again. Look at that size mismatch. Yeah. Let's hot tag it up, Ray. How tight that tape must be on Big Daddy V's hands. I mean, it makes his arms look kind of like drumsticks, doesn't it? Alright, he's taking into the hot tag. Are we going to get a hot tag? Are we going to get a hot tag? I'm holding R and triangle, and nothing's happening.
Big Daddy V's over 3 times the size of Rey Mysterio, and that's something that Rey's got to watch out for.
Nice teamwork there.
Alright. Pick on someone your own size, V.
A vicious blow to the opponent.
Oh, maybe I can go the outside here. Nice. Something that I'm sure that Batista's never done in his life. I don't think I've ever done that move either. I used to do a lot of springboards to the inside, of course. Springboard drop kicks.
No fear on the face of this superstar.
In fact, I springboard drop kicked Sean Daivari so stiffly that when he had me in a pin, when I pinned him, he said, "You stiff me again, I'm gonna beat your ass," and he kicked out with such power. And this was like when he was kind of still a pretty small dude, like way before his WWE run.
And the knuckles connect.
But yeah, I used to love doing springboards.
That'll rattle your organs. A sharp
all right, Edge is in there. I gotta get my my momentum meter up, so I got a signature so I can give him a couple spears. All right, let's stand there and wait for the spear. Boom, there's one spear. One Britney spear.
Oops, I did it again.
I hope I do it again because I need to spear him twice to win the... Oh, what's this going on? A little bit of a boom, kind of a torture-racky kind of maneuver.
Look at the confidence. He's letting
Thumbs
his
up,
opponent know
thumbs
what's
down.
up.
And a jaw-jacking punch.
And an air clothesline just for fun.
What force behind that tackle?
And again, Edge is really taking his time outside. I mean, if I didn't know better, I'd say that Ukes was doing pretty well with the heelish psychology AI here. So, okay, I'll come get him. Especially because I have to give him 2 spears in order to win this condition, and he doesn't have to do nothing. I mean, he's got a match against me next during the weekend at the pay-per-view.
Will his scheming ways pay off again tonight?
What do you got to say, Tomoko? Let's get some dialogue with you, Will. What do you know about pro wrestling? Let's name some pro wrestlers that you know.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
Who's the big American cowboy guy?
This very physical matchup is taken on the participants.
Yeah, with the
I gotta
Neriato.
believe this one won't last much longer.
Stan Hansen, right?
And there's the reversal.
You don't know him? How about Abdullah the Butcher? Abdullah. Yeah. You don't know that guy? You don't know anything. You're not interested in wrestling at all, huh?
Talk about educated feet.
Then who's your favorite pro wrestler?
This could do it. DDT. He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent.
Austin Aries.
Yeah, darn right. He let us stay in his house a couple nights. I hope.
That'll leave a mark.
He let us go work out at the gym with Frank Mir that time.
Yeah, I love his tattoo.
Ooh, big power slam on Big Daddy V. And really, we're just beating up Big Daddy V, so he's gonna beg Edge for a tag. And Rey also wants to tag, but I don't think I'm gonna give it to him. Here you go, V. When they have a hot tag thing.
The Animal and Rey unloading tonight, getting some measure of revenge.
Oh, I don't know what move that is. That looks a little bit like Finlay's finishing moves.
This is it.
And I'll just look at this, picking up this big guy. Again, this power bomb, that's what I used to do, get done to me every night. Twice on Saturdays, twice on Sundays when I was doing that play.
Can he do it? He's taking a little time to give his opponent a piece of his mind.
There's the reversal.
All right, you can leave now, V. We beat you up enough. Look at that. He's barely got any momentum.
No fear on the face of this superstar.
Tag Edge.
Tagged in his partner.
All right, and I got one signature left. Boom, there it is. Okay. Good. Now I'm not ready to get him yet. Let me get him in the corner. Do something cool. What do we got? It's going to be Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes.
That's impact and then some.
And I did not mean to do that.
What
Back
a
elbow with the hand slap, leg slap a little bit.
What a hard knockdown, big time impact.
All right. You're done now.
I think he's through playing around.
And the weird standing spine buster there.
Sending the opponent crashing to the.
There's the cover.
Pin it, count it, Nick. 1, 2, 3. All right.
I don't believe it.
So I believe this was the go home before no way out, and whatever softening up Edge tried to do to Batista, his opponent, for no way out, did not pay off.
Rey and Batista picked up a measure of revenge against Edge right there.
Revenge? Edge is the world heavyweight champion, and taking the title from him is a lot easier said than done.
I'm sure for Batista and Mysterio, no way out can't come soon enough.
I like how Coach is still trying to put over Edge when he's laying on the mat. But Batista looks a little tired too. You better get lively in the next couple days, because No Way Out is this Sunday. There he's sitting in a chair, trying not to puke. And we unlocked Ryder and Hawkins, Edge's buddies. Which again, I'm slightly surprised that they were not playable already. Now, I'm pretty sure that when I was getting guys for Unlock, I don't think that I ever took anyone off the playable roster and put them to the Unlock roster. I could be wrong, but I mean, it might make sense because Ric Flair being an unlockable, that's kind of a big deal. You know, those two, it makes sense to have them unlockable. And all right, I've cut a little bit here to show that I'm now going to be Mysterio for this pay-per-view match. As we go into No Way Out, which maybe is an odd choice because Edge and Batista are going to fight for the SmackDown World title, and I will be just a observer. That sounded like, was that Disturbed? Hopefully I won't get dinged for copyright on that little bit of song that I could hear. Oh no, we still got one more. thought we were already at No Way Out. Wow, this is ending up being a very long act. We're in Richmond, Virginia, home of the Slave Pit, home of Guar.
In Richmond, Virginia for Friday Night SmackDown. Edge has really started putting some pressure on the WWE Tag Team Champions, Rey Mysterio and the Animal Batista.
And with No Way Out a few days away, I bet the World Heavyweight Champions still got plenty of tricks up his sleeve.
Well, we don't know what tonight holds for any of those three, so anything can happen.
What is this match going to be? Uh-oh, that's probably not a good phone call.
This weekend's pay-per-view,
Stephanie,
No Way Out, is a
no,
big
the
night for
post.
WWE. I want to make sure you're ready, Batista, so I'm giving you a tune-up before your championship match against
tune-up,
Edge.
huh?
The Rated R Superstar even picked your opponent. You'll be facing Rey Mysterio. I wasn't so sure about it, but he said it'd be fine. Something about you owing him? You both better get ready.
He did say we'll owe him, and I guess now he's cashing in. He's trying to, pretty smart on Edge's part. I mean, you know, it's fun writing for heels, for kind of the mastermind heels. You know, in 2009, I did the same thing with Orton in the Triple H story a little bit. I wouldn't say that MVP was kind of the devious heel, but you know, him and Better Than Utopia did a really good job of healing for sure. All right, so I'm Mysterio against Batista, and I've really got to stay on my toes and keep him from getting some momentum here. Bye, love.
I go pee. Bye. Have a nice time.
Shockwave up the opponent's head and neck.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Oh, big spinning Rana into the pin. And I guess I'm hoping that I just get one of these fleet pins at some point. But Batista doesn't seem to have any sense of urgency in him. He must feel like, well, first off, his championship match at No Way Out is assured. And maybe he thinks once he gets his hand on me, he can just powerbomb me to death, and that'll be it.
And there's the picture-perfect moonsault.
Not a big fan of that moonsault. Split-legged moonsault. I mean, they're cool, but just don't seem as impactful, you know? And we're getting some good counters there. Boom, there's that Bulldog signature move. Up on the top. Nah, another split leg. But right into the pin. Nah, rope break. Still, my momentum's pretty close now. That's a badass move. Batista with some cool boots. When I wrestled, the boots that I ordered, and they were not cheap, good wrestling boots never are, were called the Stinger style, and they were only Velcro. There's like one long strip of Velcro and then a couple strips that went horizontally around the calf, so I didn't have to worry about lacing them up every match, because that seemed pretty darn tedious to me. Lucha Libre chant by the audience.
I think someone's been taking flying lessons.
Yeah, come on in. So I'll split leg you again. Oh no, I just ran out of finisher. But I can't let Batista get much on me. I can't let him get it running. Is that gonna be it?
1, 2. That was like 2.5.
I don't think he's gotten a single offensive maneuver in yet. There's a club to the back of the neck. But I'm hitting all these reversals. This is a very strange looking neck breaker.
He's looking to put his opponent away right here.
But you gotta remember that kind of all these moves have to be done by anybody of any size to anybody of any size. So, of course, Rey is the smallest male superstar. But he's the biggest little man because he just got that win. Thankfully, that was not a very long match, so we can go into No Way Out with hopefully most of my audience still awake.
This is WWE, Michael. You've got to be prepared to compete against anyone at any time.
Edge said Batista and Mysterio would owe him a few weeks ago. Now we know what he had in mind. This should lead to a dramatic main event at No Way Out.
But you got to think, Batista right now just lost a match to his buddy, so he is not really that amped up for his title match coming up soon. Maybe I'll be able to help him out once I drink this WWE water. And I'm drinking water here yet again. Because nothing beats water, guys. I don't drink soda. I'm not a big alcohol guy. Again, no coffee. Because really nothing beats water. We are literally made of it. So make sure you stay hydrated. Even in the winter. Kind of more in the winter because with the way that heaters work, they kind of end up dehydrating you. We've got a nice little track shot here. I predict a new world heavyweight champion. Who would take the time to draw a fortune cookie sign? But it's still pretty fun.
World heavyweight championship match tonight. So much talent, so much bad blood. It should be great.
Well, it's about to get even more exciting. We've received word that it's now going to be a no disqualification match.
No disqualification match. That means that guy throwing air punches back there could get in the ring. Go into business for himself. I hope he doesn't.
Tonight is all about you getting your hands on Edge. All right, dog?
Yeah, and it's also about me getting my hands on the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm gonna beat Edge within an inch of his miserable life, then take his precious title.
I'm not down with that no disqualification stipulation. You know Edge has to have something planned.
I hope he brings everything he's got. Keep in mind, brother, no disqualification means you can feel free to come to the ring for a closer look. You've got my blessing. Now it's time to get unleashed.
Yeah, break that fourth wall.
Que sepas que te deseo suerte.
So in the script there I had, say something in Spanish. So he said something about luck there. Weirdly, that locker room did not look like this locker room that we just saw, or the locker room that we fought in. It was almost like a gym locker room. Kind of strange. I'm not sure why that was.
Here we go with this anything goes, no disqualification.
All right, so Batista and Edge both have momentum meters, and it appears that I, as Rey Mysterio, can choose to come to the ring at any time. And I'm even wearing that fashionable blue alternative gear.
Talk about educated feet.
What a striking shot, jarring the opponent's chest.
Which actually, now that I've beaten Death Stranding and I'm doing post-game stuff, post-completion stuff, trying to mop up, getting 5 stars on all the prepper bunkers. Actually, my costume is that color blue as well. Ooh, some funky rope physics, but nothing like the early unpatched 2K20 stuff. Oof. Kind of a Beal out of a throat choke. Beal is an underrated move that a lot of wrestling fans don't even think about. You think about arm drags, you think about hip tosses, but a Beal is almost like a hip toss with momentum. We had a big guy in our wrestling camp, Mitch Paradise, who used to be able to Beal us basically all the way across the ring.
That's it. It's over.
I mean, when you wrestle a big guy, you're taught to go with them, go with their momentum, make it easy for them to lift you and throw you and whatnot. But a guy like Mitch Paradise, he didn't need a whole lot of encouragement. All right, so Edge is in control now, so I'll hop in there for a second. Do the strike series.
And there's the elbow.
And there you go. That's your power up there, Batista.
And the knuckles connect. What a decapitating lariat.
Ooh, doing the kind of sting yelp
Look at
there.
This could be it.
Yeah, you're not going to get a pin there.
I think he might have knocked his opponent out cold with that one.
Here's what I think. So when there's a tag match, or when there's more than 2 people in a match, us being third now, they're not able to kind of warp the 2 guys on a finishing move to where they need to be. So when Batista does his Batista bomb, he's going to go for the pin right there, which is almost always going to be a rope break, because the animation's they're not allowed to kind of teleport. And I've just grabbed a hammer. What's over here? Oops. Hey, SA. Pop, pop. And I'm out.
What a fierce kick.
Let's see what's in here. Look like another Beal. And I have a chair. Almost the same color as my gear. Look at that. Oop, that was stuttering animation. See if I can hit him from the inside to the out. Ooh, yes, I think I can. Sounded like it.
You won't find better athletes than the WWE superstars, but they've got their limits.
All right, pin him here.
Which may have been reached here
now, see, he was in a good spot to go for his Batista bomb there.
As these two collide. A vicious blow to the opponent. Dear Lord, those
seems like he's trying to take him out to me.
much damage.
Oh, I want to be Sledgehammer. Oof. I almost feel sorry. Edge maybe wasn't heelish enough to deserve me pummeling him with foreign objects. He hasn't even called for any backup yet. Oof. Alright, I should let him be. Batista needs to take him out. I'll go over here and make sure that nobody else can run in.
The animal's so close. Can he dig down deep and become world champion again?
A little bit of hey poppy.
He sees his chance. He's going for it.
I'll move this hammer out of the way so you guys don't get hurt by it. You realize it's not a falls count anywhere match, right, Batista?
And a jaw-jacking punch. There's the
okay,
clothesline.
alright. Get out. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. An Edge with literally no momentum at this point.
What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed.
Alright, go back into the ring. Go back into the ring. The match, you can only win a title by pinfall or submission here, Batista. Although I don't remember hearing the ref do a count out there. Was he counting out? Now look, again he's going for the Batista bomb, and that's going to be a rope break again. Because the engine cannot warp him to a spot where that pin makes sense. That may be problematic. This may be another match that goes a little bit longer than it needed to. And I think we're already well at the 45-minute mark.
And a heap of impact delivered with that elbow drop.
And I'm going to run and check how things are going over here on the stage. As I've said in another video, we're not... The motion capture space is not as long as the arena is, so we can have people do cutscenes on the ramp and have people do cutscenes in the ring, but we cannot have somebody go from the ramp to the ring without kind of being tricky with the editing. Like when Edge had his promo time in the ring and Batista and Rey came out, they were, oh, there, maybe got it. I'll go in to celebrate with him. Maybe let him worry that I was going to try and stop the pin. I wasn't. This is white meat babyface Rey. It's not till 2011 where he has heel potential.
Once again the world heavyweight champion. Unbelievable.
I wonder if he'll be able to sleep tonight. The way he abused the no disqualification stipulation.
Come on, coach. You know that wasn't the animals.
Well, there we go. So now one half of our team is world heavyweight champion, and we're both tag team champions. So we have a lot of gold between us, and still have a friendship between us. But now we're heading into the third and final act of this storyline. So what's going to happen? Stay tuned. I'll try and get it back up for you pretty soon. Thank you for watching. This is Justin. I'm out, and here's Tomoko with her pre-recorded statement.
Thank and please like this video and please subscribe and have a lovely day.